Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A session. I feel like I really enjoy doing these kind of like FAQ type of things periodically throughout the year because I'm getting a lot more subscribers and some of you guys are new, and maybe some of my older videos where I've explained some things you happen to miss. So I think it's actually quite nice to just do these Q&A videos and catch some of you guys up. You can always refer to this video with any questions that may come to you later on. But yeah, just a disclaimer, I won't be answering any invasive questions. I'm going to be pulling some of these questions from Instagram and from YouTube. Most of them are from the YouTube community because you guys are really the driving force right now. So I am taking most of my questions from you guys. If you aren't already following me on Instagram, definitely go over. I'll leave my handle somewhere here and you can go and follow me there. There are a lot of questions. I'm going to do my best to answer them as best as I can. Some questions I may not answer. I may skip through your question, but I have answered them already on Instagram, or I have already put a comment down underneath your question on YouTube. So let's just jump right into it. I think for me, I really started to get into fashion when I was in high school. I was really, into fashion. And I even wanted to run for best dressed in my year, but didn't win it. I did win prom queen though. But I think I was always fashionable in my mind. I always did like fashion. So I could say I was always like that when I was younger. I post sometime in the middle of the week and then I do a vlog. These past few days have just been a little bit hectic. I'm trying to just get my life organized outside of YouTube, but technically I do post 2 times a week. I post like something about Germany and then I post a vlog video, or I post something else and I post a vlog, but in the end it's 2 videos per week. But it can be a bit difficult. I am a full-time employee, so it's really hard sometimes to keep up, and sometimes it might just be that there's 1 time a week which may just be the vlog, but it's just because I'm just preoccupied and I have a lot more coming on my plate, so I don't know how consistent I can be. I'll have to say that. I don't think I'm the fittest person, but I do now have a gym membership and I try to go at least 3 times a week. We see how that works. I don't force myself like going crazy, but I know I need to stay fit, so I try to go 3 times a week. I'm gonna go today. I am by no means the fittest person you've ever met. And yeah, you would like to see more of Germany. Obviously I'm gonna try to show more of Germany, but it's just hard because your girl is not going anywhere, and right now, like I said, I'm busy. My boyfriend, he's busy. I would only go do those things with him, and right now things are just crazy. We just both don't have time, so I'm just more or less in the apartment. But whenever the opportunity comes that I can go out, I can do those things, and I would bring you guys. It's just difficult that I'm just not going there or doing those things right now. Corona is still a thing and things are just not normal. Like, it's not back to normal. So, but I will say that I'm going to try because I know that's what you guys are here for. You want to see Germany, basically. Now, this is definitely not where I think I would be at 24, 25. I honestly didn't even think this far ahead when I was younger. I really did not know where my future was going. Yeah, I really did not think I was gonna be here. But I'm here and I'm not content with where I'm at. That's also kind of why outside of this, I'm trying to do things to better myself and to get further up the career ladder. I don't think I'm content. I'll just leave it at that, but I'm not at all content. I definitely want more for my life and I am trying to get more for my life right now. So obviously my professional goals, I definitely want to become a little bit more established on YouTube. I think that's something that's also important for me. Learning the language doesn't really influence any of my goals. It's just something that I think I have to do because I'm living in Germany. Sven definitely is a big support. We're definitely both trying to move up career-wise. So we're both trying to influence each other, support each other. So I think having him and him having me is just really good right now. We're a good team and we're supporting each other basically. I don't really follow anyone for like style inspiration, but there are a few accounts that I follow on Instagram which I really just love their fashion. I don't necessarily take inspiration from them, but I just admire how they dress. So one person would be Samantha Cash. I just love seeing her page. This is her page. I just love her page. I also really love this other Instagram. This is her Instagram handle. I think she's just so classy and just so me, so I love following her. I love seeing her styles. Her outfits though are not like everyday outfits, but I just think her page is aesthetic and I like her fashion sense. So definitely I prefer speaking English with my partner when we're at home. We met in English and it's almost like a mixed household. Sometimes he just randomly comes in with German and then we can just speak a bit in German, but most of the time we're speaking in English. I actually quite like that. He is also getting better at his English. Right now you guys are watching this and you're watching it, but right now I'm looking at my huge camera and my whole setup, and it can be a little bit awkward because I'm technically talking to myself, but I'm actually 100% comfortable with it. If you are an OG subscriber, you would have remembered maybe from a very long video, I mentioned one of the parts of why I started my channel, and that was because I didn't have that many friends here in Germany. I didn't know German. German was just not making any sense to me, so there was like a huge disconnect with the people that were around me at the time. I just couldn't get it, and I felt like I was turning into a mute. Like I just was not speaking. I felt like I didn't understand German, and then I wasn't talking to anyone, so my English was just falling to bits because I was just silent. I just had no one to talk to except my boyfriend, and it was just not enough interaction that I was having with other human beings. And now with YouTube, I feel like if my boyfriend's not there, I still get the opportunity to release, be myself, speak, because I was not speaking a lot before, and that's why I'm like actually comfortable with talking to the camera, because it gives me this opportunity to open my mouth and to talk and to articulate words and to debunk what has happened in the past week, or just talk about myself, talk about my life, what's going on. It just gives me an opportunity to speak, so I actually don't mind speaking in front of a camera. I don't feel uncomfortable. In public though, it's a little bit awkward, and that's something that I think everyone just has to get into. It's if you're gonna be a YouTuber, like talking in public, filming in public is gonna be a thing. Like taking pictures in public, it's awkward. It's really awkward. So yeah, you just have to do it because you know you're gonna get good content at the end of the day. So I think I'm only handling it well because I get to see my family at least twice a year, and I try to go back home for about like 4 weeks or something like that, just so I can get like the full dose of my family. And we're talking every day on WhatsApp. We have a group chat. We're also FaceTiming when possible, so it feels like I do see them. I really love my family. I think you guys can figure that out. I don't regret moving away, only because I feel like this was a good decision for me to explore, to travel, to do something different rather than just staying in New York and doing the same old stuff. That's the reason why this decision is making sense. But that's not to say if a good opportunity comes along for like Amsterdam or something like that, I wouldn't take it. But for right now, Germany is safe, it makes sense career-wise, it's affordable. So it just all makes sense for me to stay here. And I didn't have to do any exam for my visa actually, so that one I didn't need to do. I think I did A1 like twice because I just didn't get it. So I just did A1 twice, and I went through the line all the way until B2. So I did have classes. I did do intensive classes as well, and again, I'm not fluent. Plus I also did just a speaking class. That one I did recently, I think a year and a half ago. That one was really nice. To be honest, it took me a very long time before German actually started to click and make sense, but I think it started to make sense only because I was in the country. I think school was really helpful a bit, but I think actually just being able to speak to natives and to finally connect the dots outside with actual people was where my German started to improve. I do plan to make a video about that. I do listen to podcasts, basically just one podcast. It's very good. I think it's very entertaining. You can listen to it on the way to work, on the bus, in your car, and I do have some self-learning books which I want to discuss, but that will be in a whole other video. Just some tips on how to better improve your German. I do have a regular fitness workout and I've been posting it on my Instagram, so if you follow me there you would know already, but I'm doing the 12-3-30 treadmill routine. It's pretty straightforward. You basically set your treadmill to an incline of 12 and a speed of 3 miles per hour and then walk for 30 minutes. And I hate the gym. I actually hate working out in general. What I actually like doing is sports, and if I could find a volleyball team, I would prefer to just play volleyball and that be my workout, but that's something that I have not found yet for myself in Germany. So I am trying to get into the gym in a easy way, in a way that doesn't make me hate waking up or thinking about even going to the gym. But this workout, it's very simple, it's nothing crazy, and it makes me feel like, okay, I can do this. I can go to the gym actually every day if I want to. So that is what I am doing at the moment, the 12-3-30. So I really do like following Patricia Bright. I think her journey from YouTube is really similar to mine, just doing it for fun and not taking it seriously. And now she's like this huge established person. I think I find inspiration from her, and she's always dropping gems about the housing department, about retail, like buying homes, like she's just very much business focused, and that's someone who I aspire kind of to be, in a sense. I really do want to be a business owner, so I do look up to her as a YouTube role model. How do you handle your trolls? I agreed with one of your statements. I got trolled. People are off. I mentioned this like a few times in my vlogs. I just block people. Sometimes I let it slide, like if I get the vibe that they're trying to just give good criticism or trying to just give feedback, but I just block. It's as easy as that. Like, to be honest, I don't really get that much like trolls from my vlog videos. I think I'm one of the luckier YouTubers, as I really don't get like haters like that. Like, I really don't have that much haters. It's just some really crazy racist, sexist, misogynistic people from my Germany videos, you know, where I talk about my experience, for example, as a black woman in Germany, or my experience with Germany in general, if I'm talking about this topic, or some travel videos. Some people get a bit triggered that I'm filming about a beach or something like that, like really stupid stuff like that. Get some really crazy trolls, but they're not like trolls on my main channel. They're just trolls looking for, you know, some way to be racist or some way to be sexist, and they just come to that one video. So that's where most of my trolls lay, and it's as easy as a block. Like, it's really as easy as a block, and I don't hesitate, and that's about it. The statement that everybody has trolls is so real. Like, there's just always going to be someone that doesn't like something, and there's nothing you can do about it except block. Other than that, you can block them like I do, but there's nobody on this earth who's doing anything in the public eye, YouTube, you know, celebrity, and they don't have a hater. Like, everybody has haters. Yikes, guys, my entry into Germany was terrible. You need to go and watch my Being Black in Germany video, because that video was a release of all that happened to me basically in the beginning. I was like, it was just terrible. Like, I had no friends. I just had my boyfriend. We also were having issues not being able to speak German and not connecting with the locals, not connecting with people that were around me in that time, just not connecting with anybody and feeling very isolated. It was not the best experience. I had so many terrible, depressing times in my life when I first came to Germany. I mean, I was never so depressed in my life before I moved to Germany. It was really very scary, and you see this now, you see my vlogs and you see this and you think it's all like, wow, so beautiful, you know, but the grass is not always greener. I mean, I went through a lot. Like, someone pushed me out of a bus, racist comments, racist slurs, people talking about me I don't know, but you can tell from their face. There was some really scary, crazy stuff happening in the beginning, but I don't want to put you guys off from moving to Germany. But I think I really had some crazy times, and the only way I coped at that time was because I had my boyfriend, and I don't even know if I coped, to be honest. I was just going with the motions, and I didn't want to give up and just go back home. So I was always doing things to better my situation. That included, you know, getting my license, because taking the train, I met some really ignorant people while taking the train. I worked really far from where I lived, so maybe like an hour and a half via like public transport to get to where I worked, and then where I worked was like in a really rural part, and that whole transport time I would meet the most like ignorant people. I've ever met. And one of the things that made it, you know, bearable was the fact that I was working on getting my license, and then that would be completely done with. Outside of that, to better my situation with, you know, not being able to speak the language, I was taking classes. I was really trying to learn German, and I think those experiences made me, you know, grow and manifest where I am right now. This is actually the perfect question to end with. I want to do a meetup so bad. I want to meet new people. I've been getting messages from you guys, like some of you guys are in Germany, some of you are also in the south of Germany. I would love to meet up with like-minded people like yourselves. It's just a little bit scary because you don't know who you're meeting up with, and I don't want to gather a bunch of women together and one of them is a serial killer, for example, and now I've just concocted a murder scene basically. That was really left, but you get what I mean. It's really scary now to do these types of meetups with people that you don't know, but I definitely want to. I think what I want to do is maybe meet up individually with some people. Like if you follow me on Instagram, we can start chatting via Instagram, see if you're even in the same town as me, if you're in the south of Germany, and we can go from there. But I don't know about doing a huge meetup just because I don't know who's out there. That's the scary part. I don't know who's out there, and yeah, I'm not gonna be ending up on the news, for sure not. And that was basically it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave more comments down in the comment section. We can have like a little dialogue. I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe, and I'll see you in another video.